everyone! How are you doing? Because I'm doing pretty good. Hello! Oh my god, we got everyone in chat today. We got Ramos, alright, Kovu, hell yeah, Fane, Airy, Sonic, Dragon Rain, Brook, whew, Persona, oh my god, and Damien. How are you guys doing today? Keeping my stream with nice timing today? Well, hell yeah, I'm glad to have you here. Awaken all that? Oh, and yeah, Kovu, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you. Give away your primes like that to little old me. You're on time for once? You are, Sky. You are on time. It's beautiful. Eastern Pal, hell yeah. You're the thing that exists? Kyo, you do exist. I agree. Of all the things that exist, you are one of them. You here too? Hey, Sven. Tired from a 14-hour day of work. Whew. Whew. Well, now you get to relax and let me do all the working, right? As we all know, streaming is the hardest job ever. But how's your guys' day been? Yo, Shafro, thank you for the resub. Oh my goodness. Finally getting to watch this live again. Let's go. Let's go! Hell yeah, Shafro. I personally just had a wonderful dinner. I made myself some roast carrots and broccoli, some roast potatoes, and I did a butterfly chicken breast dredged in seasoning and flour and fried up. Absolutely delicious. On my board, I am Aether Siren Sonic. Oh, you cleared P8S? Dude, Keo, that's amazing. Is it just listening in the background while reading? Well, yo, I get your full and divided attention. That's all I could ever ask for, Keo. You're making me hungry? Good. Now eat. So you do the tier. Hey, I'll get to do it eventually, right? So, Chad, this is a very important thing I need to ask you. Obviously, I'm decked out to the nines right now. I got the 2B pants on, I got the 2B boots on, and I got this nice little jacket. Now, do I go into Endwalker dressed to the nines like this, showing off my booty for the whole world, or do I go with something more classy? That's what I need to choose on, you know? Got a static for NA1 prog, but I've been progging HC2. I'll eventually know what those mean. Oh no, he's hot! Speaking of oh no, he's hot, Brooke, my lovely mod, did like a little practice portrait of me today. Well, my character, not me. But yeah, look how gorgeous this is. I have the jawline though. That jawline though. What I'm wearing is classy? Oh yeah, very classy. Very classy. Go like that. 2B pants established dominance. Brooke is amazing. Being your on-brand glam, true. I mean, how else am I supposed to get subs, right, folks? All right. So, I was very tempted to fuck with y'all a bit. Be like, oh guys, I'm sorry, you have to cancel stream. Or be like, oh, actually I won't do Endwalker today. But I feel like I would have been crucified. Ariane signed pre-transfer last night? Ooh. Oh, hey John, how you doing? All right, well, I think we should probably get going, right? We should probably talk to Alfino and start the quest for Endwalker. It's only been almost exactly a year. I've been playing this game for almost exactly a year, started in November last year, and we're finally at Endwalker. Maybe do the Warring Triad first? Never. I will never do the Warring Triad. You can't make me. All right. Well, I think it's time. To get into it. The next ship to sail. Tele, do you have some time to talk? I would have gathered everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Look at me go, explaining everything. Hey, Kane! Warren Try's fun. I've done them extreme synced. I did the first 2 extreme synced. I just haven't done the 3rd one. Board the boat, nothing will ever be the same. Ooh, that's intimidating. Stalling more, I'm almost set up. I mean, hey, I can stall for as long as I want. I mean, come on. Apparently I was getting to the sub at some point, so hi everyone. Well, hi, look at that. Welcome on in. Ashen Lynx? I'll go with Ashen for now, that's okay. How you doing? Trying to drag yourself awake? Just sleep. Nothing important's happening on stream, Kane. Just go to bed. You'll wake up and the VOD will be boring, right everyone? Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of the ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that the said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telepharoi. The Telepharoi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already these towers of theirs have caused untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith preserved for primal summoning. You've been getting like crazy? Sven, you certainly have, and Chad's been very generous. And hey, we're only 14 subs off of a Jackbox night, so if we get up there, that means one of the nights this week we'll get to play Jackbox together. When you got to Endwalker, I looked at the starting quest and went, I think I'll have a ton of jobs to... Yeah, it's almost like dipping my feet into the deep end right now. I will not downplay this at all, y'all. I was legitimately nervous to stream today because I've been working up to this for so long. Howdy, have fun with Endwalker? I will, Deus. Welcome on in. Mystery Murder? Oh, I love Trivia Murder Party. Yeah. Trivia Murder Party is my favorite game in Jackbox. Alright. Unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the sprites, we can't even get close enough to rescue everyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist the tempered, at least. But after what happened to Ardenvold and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. While these threats stand close to home, are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telepharoi are under the leadership of Daniel, and other delightful fellow, Xenos Galvus, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. I mean, he does think I'm his friend. To date, he has reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in a war of succession, but has since changed, and in troubling ways. Yo, Laugh, how you doing? Endwalker hype? Hype! Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons and the cries of discord. It was an eerie fog of silence which did blanket the ruined city. Not too late, you are not too late, Nim. How are ya? Let me get you a shout-out. Go check out Nim. Nim is a fantastic streamer, and, you know, I may be a little bit biased. She does raid me and hang out with me. But I definitely think that you should definitely check her out. Yo, Big T. Hey, Nash, how's it go? The inhabitants appear to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken do they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Telepharoi. Have I been? I am doing pretty well. Very nervous for today's stream, but I'm doing really excellent, actually. You made it? You did, Drake. Welcome to the chat. How goes your day? We can solve more news on the way, and just keep talking and being interesting, y'all. Doing pretty good. Took today off. Was very tired last night. Been a zombie all day. Oh no. I was kind of a zombie this morning. I probably shouldn't admit this out loud, but I would take a call and then usually takes, you know, a little bit of time to process a case, I would just start falling asleep in my chair a bit. You're late, you're so sorry. I'm gonna have to give you a demerit, Neo. I don't know what to tell you. You know, you have to stay after class. We need more MSQ now? Alright. I guess I can start playing the game. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it's only a prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. Yeah, I mean, you can't just send me to kill everyone, there's too many of them. That's usually our plan. We will find a way in Sharlayan, I'm sure of it. Master Fortuno's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The Forum knows more than letting on. Sorry to interrupt. And yes, I'm gonna give her a southern voice forever. Forever and ever. A whole 14 minutes late, how could you? Nim, you were close to demerit yourself. I don't know, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Holding UCOB last night? I would love to know what that is, Deus. It's a mistake beyond redemption. Well, the best way to redeem yourself is just love Sven. I mean, Sven was on time, and I can't hate Sven, so that's all I'm saying. You just received word from Mistress Cryle. She says the arrangement for your visit had been finalized. You're to head to Limsa Laminsa and board the ship bound for Sharlayan. On arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldessian, and come to assist with the Order's restoration. I am looking pretty fine today. The arrangements may be settled. What are your thoughts? They must raise as the prospect of returning home after so long. Southern Tatara is fitting somehow, right? He's the cutest little bean. He's the cutest little bean. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. Alfino's got daddy problems. Just like me. He's finally doing the thing. I am Rex! How goes your day? Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey, or just come with us. Tataru gets the short end of the stick so much in this game. Why can't she just be included? You're so happy Graha's part of the team, and Justinian too. Can't believe it's been almost 11 months. It's wild. It really has. You're at work filling in for your supervisor? No, Rex! You have to work and do things. So I'm having trouble. Whenever I upload the video of meeting Alfino and Alice's father, do I title it Daddy Issues? Or do I title it Meeting My Kid's Parents? I know, but she can do it. She went to Kugane and did it, so Vest, why can't she come to, why can't she come and hang out with us all the time? I was sorry for Ali when the trailer came out and everyone was like, oh, that's Alfie's dad, right? My kids now. I can't. I've titled too many videos. Oh no, blank's hot, Ari. I don't. Oh no, he's hot. Come with daddy issues in the thumbnail. Ooh, good idea, Ramos. Yeah, daddy issues in the thumbnail and call it "They're my kids now." I like it. I like it. Y'all are thinking big. I'll just come to you to open source all my thumbnails and titles. How's that sound? I'm signing the adoption papers. Chat's already making me adopt the little kitten girl in Shadowbringers. All right. What was your favorite side? questline storyline? Oh, God. I haven't done too many, unfortunately. If... I really liked Eden's questline. I really did. And the weapons were really fun to do. Especially when I was voicing the cutscene of Burn Out the Bad. That was fantastic. If we're talking about more obscure ones, I really like doing the side quests where you figured out how the Black Rose was created. And you end up, like, finding the memory lost person who created Black Rose. Doing this on launch day was an experience. I imagine the whole city was flooded. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. I gotta leave, Totaro. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna end stream right now, so you lose all your gold. Voicing crazy people is the most fun thing ever. That drunk people. I do agree. That was one of my favorite times voicing someone. Hello. The ship for Charlatan should be put into port soon, so please follow me and have your luggage close at hand. Launch day was just flying Gra? What? I did not see that clip, Spade. It's nice being back in the first. Or, not the first, the source. After spending so long in the first, it's nice being back in the source. First, I'm Messable, so you guess you're here? You're here and late. How you doing, Falcon?
Right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Was that weirdly quiet for anyone else, or was it just on my end? There's a bug on launch where NPCs wouldn't walk down slopes or stairs, so it would just fly. That's so good. I love it. Yo, son, how you doing? A little quiet? Okay. Oh, I'll bump it up. Oh, God. I can't even, like, access options inside this menu, can I? You're back again? Guess who's back? Back again. Well, this cutscene might be a little bit quiet. I apologize.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Oh, Louis Soir.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Yeah, what a weird little, happenstance, huh? I've adopted this orphan on the streets. Now take care of my children. The Q Savage, oh God. Be gay and do crime. I can do one of those. I can change the volume. What? You can change the volume from the chat line? And then just like a number? 80. Oh, no square brackets. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I'm dumb, I guess.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
I didn't even know that. Urianger dropping some tea here.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Same.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian?
I imagine so, right?
Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
Oh, this is so cute. He's like, Alfie, no, just talk to me like I'm your friend. Pup hath been summoned? Is there a command that got pushed through? How's it going? It's going good, Vass. Evening gonna miss the stream, but I'll catch the VOD later. Good luck, enjoy. Have a great night, Grim. Oh, god damn it, son, it was you. Oh. Oh, son. Oh, son. I forgot how great it was to have you in chat.
I merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Yo, little Lord Alfie.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully
That's not
well.
just one L, that's two L's. Alfino's taking two L's right here.
Better.
So cute.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Yeah, we're leaving her behind again.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
They better let her come.
It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world.
That's just normal everyday stuff,
And
Tataru.
once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
No sense in worrying about things we're powerless to change. Just bring her. I fixed it for you. Bring her along. She went to Kugane. You can't act like she has to stay at the Rising Stones. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Those boots on that cat, though, it's so good. I mean, if anyone's a himbo, it's Taleo Cat over here. And I don't want to imagine Alfie no fix at all. Pick up Totaro, move her somewhere else. Exactly. Pick her up like a sack of potatoes. No sense in worrying about things we're powerless to change.
Well, that's hardly comforting.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori Boulder! I miss you.
Hori! Kultine! What brings you all this way?
Man, I never pronounced his name right. Ooh, I think I called him like Holtnet or something. I don't. I'm not exactly the most cultured individual. Oh God, she can't come. They will find out she's a money primal. That'd be fine. I'll be. Hey, she wouldn't need to temper me. I'd worship that primal regardless.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we
Very
thought
good
we'd
with that
see
one.
you off before heading to the tower.
That voice I
Flamine
got
and the
pretty
others
well.
wish you all a safe journey and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
The graphics for Endwalker scenes are creamy. Kitty, what? What does that mean? I'm imagining me like smooth like butter as like an expression, but yo, damn. These graphics be looking creamy though. Oh god. Wasn't put this in just because people need to know how the name is pronounced. Lef, I can't tell you how many times I've mispronounced something forever just to have either chat correct me or to hear it in game for the first time and go, oh, oops. I think probably the most egregious example of that was I was just voicing lines in Baldessian. I read it as Blade Scion forever. It was like the first few months I was streaming until someone corrected me. Ooh. Oh, there's a subplot between them, Ramos? If you send me the quest name, I'd love to know it. It's Twitch chat, everyone's thirsty. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. You put the duck song in chat? Oh, you don't see it. So maybe it got automatically filtered because it was too much. Bland sounds like a new job. Yeah, it does. Emmerich took you so long. I probably will never pronounce Emmerich right. Oh, got you, Ramos. I thought there was like a bigger thing you're talking about. Yeah, I love their dynamic.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
Microphone 93. Is Mike good or should I call you Phone? Or Mr. Phone? Or Mrs. Phone? How you doing today? What brought you to chat?
It's time.
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Just bring her with you. It's not fair. It's not talking about my favorite character in the whole game. Is always.
Please, be careful.
She's just always put to the side, you know? I love to touch my absolute favorite character. Now the question is, does his armor have abs just made into it? Or does Hori have such amazing abs, they popped the armor out slightly? That's my question.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Is Xenos the narrator this time?
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Oh, it's Emmett! Oh god, it is Emmett! You shouldn't be allowed. I just heard, like, slightly sultry, evil voice.
To die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
That ass shot, though.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
I don't want to be underwater. Are they gonna make me go underwater? Map transitions! Oh god, they're so beautiful. And there's so much more of the world that we can explore in future expansions. Oh, have a good night, son. What is the top eye character's wearing? I can check in a second. I'm not 100% certain. This is beautiful yet creepy.
Here.
Mom?
Feel. Think.
Yo, bro, you could be sitting in a chair. Why are you on the ground?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
Why are we all sleeping on the floor? What are we doing?
We're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Tataru won't pay for beds.
I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
This is the Limsa opening? Interesting. I've never done the Limsa opening. I was an old man myself. This song is so creepy and beautiful. Okay. Hello, Crystal Mom. Why did you need Minfilia as your speaker again if you can just appear to me?
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think.
Yo!
And thus till we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Do you see her eyes, though? Holy shit, you guys were not kidding when you said that the cutscenes just play for themselves. I kept wanting to, like, pause a little bit and talk to y'all, but, ooh. Ooh. And yes, it was Emmett. First, like, Emmett being dead was like, oh yeah, he can't be narrating it. So it has to be, like, another, like, husky-voiced bad person, Xenos. Okay, we're looking at mommy. Fair. Oh. Alright. Why now, Heidelin?
After your sojourn in the first...
Wait, is Heidelin wearing one of the bird masks of the people? Oh gosh. That's the same mask that, like, Hythlodaeus wears, like all the old ancients. Interesting. Okay. Alright.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Heidelin has always been. A primal.
Man, the little spokes coming out of her irises are gorgeous.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse, which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
They did proper animating for a lot of these cutscenes. They want the lines to be synced. Ooh. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, Nim.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your
Wow,
mind
even her
into the
eyelashes
warp
are white.
betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
It's weird that she specifically mentions time. Okay. She delayed the expansion by 2 weeks to make sure the cutscenes and music were made. Oh, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce your name. If I mispronounce it, I'm sorry. Balar. This team is just so incredible at just loving the game. And that's why so much work is put into it.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Whoa, I just had a realization. The voice actress for Hydaelyn reminds me a lot of the maiden from Demon Souls. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Okay. So you promised something to Venat.
Peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlians,
Ooh,
just
they actually
over
made the
yonder.
voice sound distant. That's some good audio mixing.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
It does. I really want to see Sharlian.
We shall meet again, and soon.
Soon, TM. Is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn? Oh, I love... Wow. I mean, I really know her mostly from the cameos in Critical Role, but yeah, wow, I can totally hear that.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Might still be room in the prow if
They're
we're
so
lucky.
excited. I mean, it's been ages since they came home. She was. Okay, I didn't know that, Mike.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlian.
The look of
I
joy.
see it.
Oh, they're so cute.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Big brother Estinian! Estinian, oh my god!
'Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
I love my two kids.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, We will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
And yes, it is great that my ass is out this whole time. I'll probably put my ass away, to be
There is no greater
honest.
concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
You tell him, Stola. Okay. Okay. Oh, this music. Oh, this music. We get a title card! Yay! Oh, I got a big old grin. I've been waiting for so long for this.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze
How's
of
the water get
Thalia,
up?
patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan soil.
That's the area where Alexander is, right? Because there's a bunch of
so averse
destroyed
to the prosecution
Sharlayan
of war, these men
buildings
of
there.
wisdom, your would-be allies.
How do fountains work? Some streamer. Okay. Okay. Rude. Rude.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
So I can finally respond to you guys. Holy moly. So I guess, forewarning going ahead, I won't be able to respond as much during cutscenes anymore. Which, I mean, some of you guys may think is a good thing, because I'd make a 4-minute cutscene turn into a 20-minute one. But, holy moly. So, I've been keeping an eye on the comments, be like, okay, those are some cool points, I like those. And then if I see something I can actually respond to in the moment, I have been. But, Dolphin, welcome in. I didn't even get to say hi to you yet. And, remember when Taleo said it's Endwalking time and he walked to the end? That's like one of my favorite jokes. Or like, look, it's him, Johnny Dark Souls, with his famous phrase, every soul has its dark. And then Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is fantastic. Japanese V for Heidelin is a famous actress. He mentioned get her Heidelin voice lines re-recorded. She needs to strike the proper poise and tone throughout. That's really cool. That's like some professionalism right there. Imagine how weird it'd be if you have your son or daughter come back home after like 3 months and they're like a year and a half older. Well, no, only their soul is a couple years older. Come on. And they paid her for the extra work. That's amazing. Yeah, having my butt out. Is anyone cold or just me? Wasn't an ass out voyage, Brooke. I feel like I'm talking to a conversation that happened minutes ago. This is weird. I'm so used to pausing and talking to you. My son, my champion, he's eccentric, but he's mine. Gotta get cheeks out, bro. Rather watch your reactions anyway. I appreciate that. Not being rude, there was an infamous streamer who did a live watch of the trailer and they spent like 5 minutes tirading about how does the water come out of the fountain. Really? Oh, hey, it wasn't that bad. It was more of a curiosity than a, I know how fountains work. Old man screams at a fountain. Pros and cons, being able to take your time into cutscene is nice, but forcing it to advance sometimes. I agree. I don't know. I've just been streaming the same way for so long that it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to adjust to it. Got so memed on that they made a side quest explaining it. That's so good. Hey, I mean, the easy answer is like, oh, there's a crystal up there attuned to water, and water's coming out of it. Yo, Vagrant, how you doing? Oh, hey, Charlene, it is Roro. How you doing tonight? And the resub! Thank you, Roro. Look at that. Only 14 subs away, and we'll have a full night full of Jackbox so we can hang out and do. You love the Dutch for making the quest? It's like the ultimate fuck you. It's like, oh, this person bitched about how our thing didn't work. Well, here's our dissertation. Peep the new Red Mage Glam? Oh, did you toss it in Discord? I don't see any Discord. I'll check it out when we get in game, Dolphin. Those are the best trolls. Oh man, it's great. I love it. How involved they are with the community is fantastic.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
I think you probably think of something.
Hasn't Charlie in orbit severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge.
Yeah, good point. I imagine not many of them are farming.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
Shavro, thank you for the gifted sub. Hell yeah. If you got gifted a sub, make sure to thank Shavro. That's really sweet. Look at that. Oh. Totally picked the Scholar as my patron because of the Charlian. I don't know what that means. Scholar as your patron because of Charlian. Roro? I think I'm just dumb. I don't get it.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
I forgot that you picked a god at the beginning. I just forgot it was a thing. It's never once come up in the game. I forgot that was even part of character creation. And like, don't some of the races have like a couple of stat point differences? The things that just don't even exist to really be in the game. You see it on login? Fair. I mean, fair. All I do is I hit the login button and then I alt tab till it comes up. Picked Thalia because I liked water. Got excited when I saw this. That's amazing. Yeah, but the stat differences don't scale. Yeah, exactly. Like they're complete. Like they're the things you start the game with that don't matter at all. It's wild. Something I'll never get over the video on Twitter of some dude doing current raid tier with very obvious cheats on. Really? And they recorded it. I mean, yeah, I guess I feel like you would only really be cheating if you wanted to look like you're good. So I guess it makes sense that you record it. But I feel like recording that you're cheating is the dumbest thing you can do. God choice used to give you elemental resistances. Okay. Which wild is like once we finish this, I can actually check to see what god I picked. Because I'm pretty sure I just chose a random one. How do you even cheat in Final Fantasy? I mean, probably like add-ons and mods and stuff like that. Azem is best patron god, especially with the implications surrounding the association between Azem and the gods. 12 would be important to know a bit about how the focus on Endwalker. Okay, so I should learn a bit about the 12. Good. Yeah, I guess that's similar to how they did with Warcraft, how like the races all had a lot more individuality when the game first came out. My patron is alone. Oh, so hey. I love how Kyo knows more about my god than I do. Oh, it's so good. Oh, your warlord had Thaliac, but used the Fantasia to convert to Halone. That's, I didn't even know you could change your you can change your god. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use this Fantasia to change my religion. How you doing? Welcome to chat. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Sir Sonic? Hopefully? Sir Sonic? Welcome to chat. How'd you find the place? Because the cutscenes you can actually explore, but isn't it better if you like let it draw out really long? Hello, Nay. Gotcha. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, and Bad Gamer, you're in. How goes your day? All right, I'll finish the cutscene. I'll finish the cutscene. I need to balance more how much I like hanging out with you guys.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Oh yeah, it's just, we're just all Scions, you know? Well, we're not here for Scion work, I promise you. Remember how we just petitioned you for aid, and now we're showing up on unrelated business. Completely unrelated.
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian. And our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Okay. Okay, that's, I guess, I mean, it's like that bureaucratic shit where it's like, well, we can't prove that you're not here for that. We're sneaky like that, exactly. We all show up in like Groucho Marx disguises. You just downed a lemon ginger shot with a dash of cayenne. Oh, just have fireball whiskey at that point.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall.
I thought he's not a student. Because he got the tattoos and he did his dissertation. Unless I'm confused here. Started playing as a tank main, I feel ya. Yeah, tanking's... I feel like for people, like, tanking and healing, either it comes natural to you or it's terrifying. Because, like, and then obviously you can make up that difference. But I jumped into tanking and it felt great. Like, I had no real problems with it. I tanked a lot in, like, mythic tier content back in World of Warcraft. Healing, my brain just doesn't understand. And I've tried healing before, and I always feel like I'm panicking constantly. He's a student? Okay. Is student like a title? Student just to tell the order. Gotcha. Gotcha. I will say, it would have been probably cooler if instead of getting a shitty piece of paper, I got a tattoo of my diploma. That would be pretty badass. You get bad anxiety too. Healing feels rather chill in comparison. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's this like little cognitive dissonance. I don't know, cause it's, I feel like you get into those roles and it's instant like, yeah, this is great. I know what I'm doing. It feels natural. And then the other one at the same time makes you like quake and shiver. But welcome to the chat. Is it our Chris? Welcome on in. How you doing? How'd you find the place? Started learning healing yesterday. Got my YPH to 45. Nice. Really, DPS, like actually doing DPS is hard for you. That's actually another camp I never even considered. Let me see your diploma. Rips off your full back tattoo. Yeah, your resume, you have to submit a cover photo of your diploma. If you go to like a community college, it's a small tattoo. If you go to Harvard, it's like full body. Is that how it works? Charlie and Yakuza. Found your YouTube first time catching a stream. Welcome in. I always love it when people find me from YouTube and come on over. It's the sweetest little thing. Maybe we expect you sometime next Calamity. All right. I'll get back to the cutscene. Just leaving Graha hanging. I'm sorry, Graha.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Have a good night, Kovu.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Correct. We got a few of them over here.
Grahat here of the Students of Baldesion at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Roro, thank you so much for gifting out to Arcris. That's really, really sweet. We're only 13 subs away, y'all. And then we'll give a Jackbox night to hang out. But yeah, certainly. Thank you so much, Roro. That's very, very sweet of you.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
So, is there a significance to the fact that Urianger has this on his cheek?
Ishtola rule.
It's Lala Karen. I was literally just thinking, like, man, she got that Karen haircut. But she was too nice for me to make the joke.
That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
What? Girl's got a smart pad over there.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
Okay, wait. You can just get it wherever? So it's like traditionally the neck, because everyone seems to get it there. But Urianger was like, no. Decorate mine face with the tattoo so all may see. You pulled a Mike Tyson.
Now, who do we have here?
Oh, just the Warrior of Light, Ender of Gods, Traveler of Worlds. Oh no, them? Pfft, whatever.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Yo, man, the gossip already going? Oh no, that's mean. Oh, they already got the gossip going for him. Oh yeah, it's a good point, Sylvest, that he did completely cover all of his body.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
She just wanted to bring it up then, because right here she says, oh, it doesn't affect anything. Meanwhile, she's like, bitch, you heard that these Alphino and Alice got disowned by their father? Oh my word, I'd never. Like, are you kidding me? It's so mean. It's like, hi, child. That isn't even an adult yet. I heard your dad doesn't love you. Bye! Oh my god!
We shall keep that in mind.
Charlie and the Isle of Mean Girls.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Those boots, man. I'm regretting keeping them like this.
Name and occupation?
Apparently is Talail and stripper. Artisan. I mean, so but what we're saying is, are we humble? Or are we like, yeah, bitch, you know who I am? And you know what? I'm going with a yeah, bitch, you know who I am. Talail Ashstorm, champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates.
Okay.
No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it?
Bitch!
Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
You mother... You're gonna try to big dog me? The freaking warrior of light? How you gonna big dog the warrior of light? There's no way they don't know who I am. Damn.
And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Saver of the world. Yo! Vainheit, thank you for the raid of 167 people. How'd you find me? Oh my gosh. How was your stream? Let me get you a shout out. Yeah, chat, go follow Fane. This is incredibly generous. Welcome on in, Raiders. And how was your stream? Hopefully I can see you between all the spam that's going on. Well, yeah, I am Talail. I'm a Final Fantasy XIV streamer, and I am just now entering Endwalker. I've been playing since last November, streaming my whole journey, and, well, we're finally here after almost a year of work. Welcome on in. I don't know how much you guys have experienced of the story, or what your knowledge of the game is. If you have not played through Endwalker yet, I highly advise maybe not watching further, because this is going to be a lot of spoilers. Been lurking and watching on YouTube for a bit. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate that. Here, I'm going to give you a follow so I can go check you out. It's nice of you to come on in. You found me over on YouTube. This is cute. And subscribe to Tier 1. Fan. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I make sure? I want to ask for your pronouns. I don't want to misgender you at all. But yeah, welcome in on, chatters. It might be a little bit ignoring of chat while I'm going through the cutscenes, but yeah, I'm very excited to hang out with all y'all. Let's get going. We're currently discussing how absolutely mean this woman is to us. They, them? Well, heck yeah. Oh, and you're an artist. Ooh, I'll have to check you out, definitely.
If you'll allow me.
Actually, here, I'm going to put my Discord in chat. If you want to, you can join the Discord, Farron, and we have a whole art section, so you can show off your work if you're interested. Because I would love to see it. Look at the pants. Don't look at the pants. I did the near raid last stream, and I didn't take the 2B pants off.
For his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
Yo, excuse you. You are not going after my girl Kryl. This is ridiculous. Is Ian just staring blankly
I have
there?
every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
I feel like the other Lalafell is like the Karen in high school. Like, oh, you're with them. Thank you for the stretch, Persona. Hey, Calypso, how goes it? Oh, you're at their table now? Alright.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
It is!
Likewise.
My second favorite
Long
Lalafell.
voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
I head back to my world and bow out? No problem.
Oh!
Oh, we're gonna get a clap back?
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Oh. He's so adorable.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Oh.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
I love the little cute dialogue that is. It's always a choice, right? To not put the subtitles, and it's really cute. They do a lot of the teasing stuff to each other. Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. Collective hug. But they do the teasing in like these little side conversations. It's so beautiful. You poor people have been waiting for me for so long, and meanwhile, I'm just dawdling in a cutscene. Anyone who here it doesn't have an orange name, it means you're not on my friends list yet, which means you need to send me a friend request. You've already gotten to join the party, how could you, you know? I'm obviously upset that you're not here. Oh, and you're over here by yourself. You get a hug too, don't worry. Hello, everyone! Ah, we're here! Went to the wrong DC. That's amazing, Brooke. The friends list does have a max size, though. True power. I mean, I'm at like 90 right now. I'm glad you spotted the ship coming to port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Ooh. Ooh, that quest complete music, though. Hell yeah, that was nice. Oh. Well, rapier's not good enough. Hey, Kryl, thank you for the rapier. It sucked. Yo! El Shirian? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you for gifting out the 5 subs. Thank you so much. If you got given a sub, make sure to thank them, please. And for everyone who just got subscribed, welcome to the family. You're rapidly approaching my location. Quick, get back in the cutscene. We can't let Brooke catch up. Thank you so much. I have thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how I proceed. But this is Teleon and Stinian's first time in Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have had places you wish to visit, and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so you may have sufficient time to recover from your journey, get your bearings of the city. Thank you. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene in the... I almost said Blade Scion. I almost tripped myself up there. The Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? Oh, the top, I forgot to check. Give me a moment. There's a fine suggestion. We may not be welcoming the Leveilleur estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Man, the background music is really good. I am equally untethered, as it were. There's no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to acquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. This is like the most plunky music. It's so good. Have this in like a background soundtrack while you're at the beach or something. It's chill ASMR. It is chill ASMR. I could fall asleep to the music, Airy. Is your new favorite AFK city? I can imagine why. It's very calming. I too have places I would be remiss for not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. No, I'm gonna go stand on top of a roof and brood the entire time. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Estinian, away! But I could... Oh. Oh, you're right, Fane, it does. I was thinking it sounded familiar. It sounds exactly like Home from Undertale. Oh, you just, like, brain blasted me. God, Undertale's OST. I should do Undertale on stream one day. I adore that game. One of my favorites. I actually own the collector's edition of it that comes with a little heart locket. Small woman, why are you interrupting my brooding? Oh god. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone quite a while, and this would be a perfect way to refresh your dusty old memories of yours. Been gone for 100 years. Oh, of course, if you'll have me. Come, Talal, Charlian awaits. Ooh, the quest accepted music too. Sheesh. All right. The top is... Oh god. It doesn't tell me what it's transmogged into. Lawless Enforcer's Jacket. I think it was something I got from like a gift. I can't remember 100%. Oh, you gave me that! That's right, Bane! Oh my gosh! Oh wow, I completely forgot you had done that. And the thigh highs look great on it too. Man, I'm so sorry, Fane. I can't believe I forgot that. Granted, it was a very intense day. I will say. Well... You wore your poster boy outfit just for me? Where are you at? God, there's so many people here. Oh, pretty. Oh, you got Oshifon back there. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, we boxing now? Nah, I'm hugging you. Who wears short shorts? Not me anymore. I'm wearing nice slacks. I got the thigh highs though, still keeping it classy. Got an idea for a Halloween glam? Ooh. So wait, is this something like really incredible you gave me, Fane? You need to buy materials on the market board for, or treasure maps? Did you give me something really cool and I didn't know about it? Because you just like casually passed it to me. After you, my friend. I'm more than content to follow your lead. Rahati is accompanying me? The event using 8th grade Rahati will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. 3 million gil worth of glam? I don't know what. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I didn't know that was so much. That's incredible. Yes. It's my boy. It's my boyfriend. My kitty cat husbando. Oh, it's amazing. Forgot the Bard glam. And just come over to me and I'll check it out. Oh, there we go. Yo, that bow though? I love this. Holy moly. Look, Raha's even like, damn. Oh, got the red mage. That's actually a really nice color for the red mage glam. Usually it's very flamboyant, but this is like a nice, almost Dracula-esque red mage. I love it. Oh, and of course we have our little student over here. Oh, okay, never mind. We have our beach girl. God, all your glams are beautiful. One of these days I'm gonna hold a glam contest. Yo, where'd you get that freaking rapier from? You actually like to follow mechanics in Endwalker, the stealth mechanics in their hand. Oh, there's stealth mechanics? Oh no. I hope I do this new mechanic of following NPCs. I really do. I really do. You have 3 million go in your pocket. I'm only spending on houses. Let me. Hey, you know what? You know what? If you want me to be your sugar baby, that's fine. I'll take it. If someone wants to be my sugar daddy or sugar mommy, I won't say no. So for Vampire Hunter? Ooh, yes, I love that. Just dropping by for a second to say I hope you're enjoying Endwalker so far. I am, Misei. Welcome in, and sorry if you can't stay, but how you doing today? Don't forget Mr. Kryle, our worthy guide. That's it? Okay. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, Misei. Of course I'm using it. All set. Let's be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly so, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryle's now accompany you. We got two friends? While your company, you may encounter conversation points. Oh, they did this in the, oh gosh, what was the event called? The thank you event that they did where we showed the new adventurer around. I thought that was just like a unique thing for that quest. I didn't realize it was like an Endwalker thing. Come on, let's head to the cafe. We're not saying to be seen so at a glance, but the last stand is actually a very important place in the city. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake the task which piqued your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration's officials after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlia the same way as in Eorzea. This place is called the Peristyle, and it's the first stop for cargo unloaded in the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Charlian's pursuit of knowledge. Namely, large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. That's it? Your whole life is just sorting books? That sucks. Yo, that sucks. They also show the blue talk zones on the map now? Yeah, right over here. Just want to chill in the city all day with that music. I'm right, Drake? It's so good. It's like the best kind of background, like, music. I imagine having, okay, if you don't like the use of drugs, people, I imagine having a nice sativa and just popping this on in the background. You're just like, I'll be reconnecting via my TV, reloading my desktop since I do the greeting. Definitely came. Two cat dads and the sexy child. If anyone, Kryle is our parent watching over this gay young couple. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparations is quite extensive, the average Charlie tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland, and encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's intrepid meals no longer, insipid, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be, as the name implies, the sole dedicated to outpost of fine dining in Charlian, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. Seem to recall the burger? They have burgers in this world? For some, I don't know, for some reason, burgers seem like a weird thing to have in the world. As a chef, you're offended by the knowledge. Ooh, you're a chef? Yo, once again, I'm popping my Discord in there. You need 100%. We have a food flex section in the Discord. I would love to see some of your meals, Drake. Or Dragon. Jesus, it's Drake and Dragon next to each other. Or somebody could open a McDonald's here and make bank. You're making me want McDonald's. All right. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the most impressive items in the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Charlie when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha. But surely Tataru has taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. So we press on. The stairs to the side of the cafe, they will take us to the Aetherite Plaza. Oh, there was... Okay, so me doing that part of the quest made that go away. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move. Casual attire coffer. Okay. Is this another, like, 15 million gil thing? Archon burger, thank you. Natural Tire's a good set. I'll try it on. Yo, look at me though. Sheesh. What is it? Ooh, I don't know which pieces were what. But that I have no glamour plays hurts my soul. Yeah, I just never have done glamour. Yo, those boots though. Okay, the jacket's great. But those boots, though? Sheesh. Damn. Yo, we got casual on top, badass bitch on bottom. Hell yeah. Those are some cute shorts when you unlock the islands. Oh yeah, I forgot islands were even a thing. And the fanny pack is great. The drip, though, Drake. Lose the pants. I'm not gonna lose the pants, Spade. Badass bitch is never on bottom true. Giving stripper vibes, right? I've not done glamour to no one who plays the game ever. Well, you gotta understand, y'all. When I'm playing Final Fantasy, I'm on stream. So you guys have seen about 99% of me playing the game. Because if I'm not streaming, I'm editing or spending time with my wife. I'm not gonna lose the pants. We already had a whole stream of 2B Booty Talail, and we started this stream with 2B Booty Talail. We're not gonna keep going. 100% just launched a glam stream. Maybe a glam show off, but me like or farming for glam. But I imagine it would be pretty boring if I was just like Alright, guys, teach me how to glam. I didn't even do the 8th right when I was over here. Not enough 2p booty to Lael. Are we going on strike, chat? Can we put on pants for the Raw date? Yeah, I gotta class it up a bit. I'm nervous. It's my first date with Raha. I gotta be somewhat classy. Like, you can see the slutty side in my boots, but like, you know, got a little shoulder showing. You've really done glamour. My wife makes all my... Oh, that's cute. Your wife decks you out in glamour? That's adorable. I love that. I mean, I've told the story before, but some of you may not know that my wife is actually the one who made Talael, like the actual character. I did not actually design this. My wife decided, hey, I want a Twinkie cat boy for my husband, which I don't know if you can tell. In real life, I'm not a Twinkie cat boy. Not yet, anyway. You think he would fan if he saw even a hint of butt? Oh yeah, yeah. He can't handle the full Talael. Understand how easy it is to entertain Final Fantasy? I mean, true. I actually started playing Final Fantasy because one of my friends and fellow streamers, Farnsey, he was just doing botany on stream. I was like, this looks like the best game ever. I need it. I forget. What is it? M? No. U? No. What key do I use to get around you people? Who's the responsible one out of the two of me? Raha the Warrior Light? Oh, Raha's like the responsible one, but can't take, like, but it has trouble doing the actual responsibilities. Hold X, thank you. She has good taste, she does. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, it's a perfectly functioning aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before you move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to Agora Charlian's largest marketplace. Honey, look how cute this is. Do you see all these orange names? There's all friends from chat. They're all hanging out with me. Say hi to chat, honey.
Hi. Nice viewership, by the way.
What?
I checked, it was at 69.
Yo, Amanda just pointed out that we're at 69 viewers, chat. Hype. Sorry, you're right, Ramos. My wife. What's this? The Emperor's New Necklace. Final Fantasy. Hey, there we go. The game figured it out. It figured it out. But there's no necklace. But wait, the Emperor's New Necklace just does nothing? Oh, you repair yourself? No, Fane, I refuse. Unless you hide slots. Oh, okay. Thank you. We really share one brain cell? Yes, we do. Manda, they're complimenting your design of my character. Remember my English degree? No. She's so sorry that she made me short. Speaking of aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while. which is why I intended to rely on a far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mr. Chitaro informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of their duties. So they can use Aetherites. Because, like, okay, I'm not going to go off on this tirade again about how they're always like, oh, let's travel places, but then they don't use Aetherites. I'm like, we have to get there quick, and they don't use Aetherites. And chat's always like, well, not everyone can use an Aetherite. But oh, no, I love it, Left. I love when people follow me around in game. It's really cute. Thanker Canto, true. True, it's leaving Thanker behind. But I find old habits are hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. That's the entrance to the confluence. I've no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. No. That's why I have a map. I'll forget everything. Black Mage with that stat, that'd be really cool. Just like raining fire down with your hands. I thought everyone could channel Aether even if they couldn't use magic. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Oh wait, there was one I missed over here. Thank you for not picking the generic twink catboy face. Oh yeah, she's got good design. I feel like the Scion should be covering our fees, right? They should, Roro. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. These are the open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Sharlayan. I've always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. It is really a cool idea. It's similar to how they do, like, drop boxes for books. A lot of churches do it, where they have, like, just a big old container where they... Goodness gracious. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big old containers where you can just bring books and put them in. And it's kind of like a take and put back free thing where people can exchange books that way. It's a really cool system. Great purple dye. Okay, that does look pretty fucking cool. Okay, yeah, you know me. You know me. Favorite color, purple Catboy. You know me. It's a country for nerds. I'm a nerd and I'm proud, goddammit. Lending libraries. Thank you, Roro. I couldn't think of the name. Nerd. Which one broke? Me or Raha? Using Aether's difficulty in normal group to learn. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that, Dolphin. Thank you. Purple is top tier color. Oh god, it's my favorite color, hands down. Favorite color, hands down. It is the best parts of the shoes, but chat, then we're gonna lose the boots. We're gonna lose the boots, chat. Well, I guess we gotta try them on. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I cancel it? Am I doing the wrong thing? Chat, am I clicking fucking... Stream's over. Stream's over. Stream's over. Stream's over. I'm not looking at chat. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna look at chat. Hey, chat, I know I'm stupid. How about you spam emotes so I don't see that you guys are telling me I'm dumb? I did. I did the pants again. I did it twice. I did it twice. I did it twice, chat. Welcome to Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. I'm probably beet red right now. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from various research institutes. I think the practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has a particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, and climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Damn, this music good. You're fine, love? No. No. Never able to get one is how hard is casual attire to get? What have I been gifted? I feel like I'm being constantly spoiled by y'all. These little decorative features are typical Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters in the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessing of water. For Sharlayans, the water represents more than just life-sustaining liquid. It's a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thaliak's divine ewer. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. But how much the RNG gods love you? Oh, good. Never for me, Ashen. How you doing tonight, by the way? The RNG gods only love me when I'm doing stuff for other people. Ooh, you guys want to hear a cute story? Who wants a cute story? It's about me and my wife when we were teenagers. So I told y'all that I used to obsess over World of Warcraft, but she was way worse? I don't know if you should say worse, but she was playing Warcraft since she was 8 years old. So one of her favorite things was collecting minions, pets. And what I did for her birthday, aside from buying her a gift or taking her out to dinner, we were about 16 years old, I think. I spent about 35 to 40 hours getting some of the rarest minions in the game. If you play Warcraft, it was back, I think, right near Wrath of the Lich King or a little bit after. It was the Hastynth Macaw, which was you could only get by killing pirates, and it was a super rare drop. So I got that. I got the Red Dragon Whelp, and I got one of the oozes, which you had to get a rare drop that was a bag, and that bag may contain the ooze pet. So I spent like 35 to 40 hours just hardcore farming these. And I gave them to her for her birthday. Took her out to dinner, got her a nice meal, and then when we got home, I gifted her them. And it was just absolutely adorable. It's just so cute. You want a teeth-hurtingly cute story? I don't know if I delivered, but hopefully your teeth are hurting a bit. So I feel like that's most people. RNG hates until someone else needs. Exactly. Time to hop back onto some Gotham Knights. Have fun, Dolphin. Hell yeah. Trying to pin pattern pieces for a costume while it's in the stream. Ooh. Yo, I don't know if you want to send stuff that's like in progress and completion. I would love to see how your work's progressing, Ashton, in the Discord. Don't miss the Aetheryte up here? Thank you, I would have. I would have completely missed the Aetheryte up here. Thank you, Power. You saved me. Your diabetes got worse from listening to that? Oh god. I'm a monster. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Let's have a little Taleo self-care minute, y'all. I need to go get some water myself. I'm gonna go kiss my wife because now I feel a lot of love in my chest. I need you guys to get up, stretch, get yourself a drink, I know that not everyone likes water, so at least get something for yourself. And we'll be back in like 2 minutes. Sound good? Oh, you don't have the Discord link? Here, let me go. Here's the Discord link right there, and if there's also in the description, like my panels down below, you can go to the Discord there. So I'm gonna be right back. Let's put back on some Endwalker music. How's that sound? I'm muted, huh? Fuck. God damn it. I'm red again, y'all. Ruined our jam. Hey, you know what? You know what? How about I just put on Final Fantasy music for the rest of the stream? I keep putting my foot in my mouth. What I was saying was, every time I come back on and headbang, I get dizzy and I think to myself, hey, I'm not gonna headbang again, but it's really fun and you guys like it. This grand structure before you is the rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out. I can't. I'm caught in the dialogue box. Let me out. I want to see. You've never created an adventure play? I have not. I have not. Slowly blending in with the background there. The vista put me in the mind of my arrival in the first. Those who gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, Those few buildings grew into a town. Unity. The Crystarium. You can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councils would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Okay, that's no lie. This is beautiful. And whose friend requests I just accept? I want to hear you in chat. They're fun to make? Yeah, I imagine. I just probably need to get, like, you know, good at G-pose and stuff. I haven't done much practicing of that. That'll be yours? Oh, sweet power. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us it was where those who put ashore of the Archon Nunecraft built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as a residential district for the most important officials of the oldest Charlian families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends at House Leveille. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. With that, we bring our little Charlian tour to a close. I hope this has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now we shall head directly into the Baldessian Annex. You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path down the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct. After you, Talael. Oh no! You're dead! Shh. No one saw anything. The shush emote's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. The carbuncle did it. Oh, God. I have heard there's a carbuncle boss somewhere. Or, like, named Carbuncle, but it doesn't look like a carbuncle. That's one thing I got spoiled for me just from, like, seeing things on YouTube. Man, this is such a chill vibe. Ooh, you know what'd be cool? To have this as an outro song. Right, we crossed the bridge here, as I recall. Oh! Iron! Welcome on in! Thank you for the 5 subs! We met our goal, y'all! That's a Jackbox Party Pack night. Thank you so much, dude. How you doing today? I'm gonna get you a shout out, too. Every time I go to shout you out, dude, IR0N. Every time. It gets me. Seriously, I talk up Iron every time. We have 57 people in chat. I need at least half of you, if you haven't already followed Iron, to go follow Iron right now. The link is in chat. It's easy. Easy. But how you doing today, Iron? Right. We crossed the bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back in the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh, did I have to proud? Charlian's full of educational and research institutions. There are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I ever attended the exclusive schools they run in the residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. The twins! Where am I going? Oh no. Where am I going? Over there. Okay, over there. So next sub goal is 300 or 400. But you have to understand, Ari, like, the gifted subs are gonna fall off, you know? I don't want to have too lofty of a goal, because then, like, what if, you know, 60 or 70 subs fall off, and then, I don't know. Give the lack of clothing texture for the cap point art. I got sleepy. What? Yo, yo, Brooke, that's so cool. Okay, I'm just realizing something. This is the first, like, fan art I've received. I've commissioned work of my character before, but this is the first time I've ever received just, like, straight up fan art. Holy moly, Brooke. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I have, by the way, the cutest jawline. Look at that, just, like, edged. Damn. Imagine if real world Taleo could be that cute. Damn it, Brooke, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Got a commission right about it? Thoughts? What? Oh, right above it. Oh, whoa. Oh, gosh. This is giving me some really strong vibes. Oh, what's that show called? It was French, and it had, like, elves and... Oh, God. I can't remember, but this is gorgeous. I will say, my favorite part is the expression. This is, like, the body language with the expression on the face. It has so much life to it. Wakfu. Thank you. Yes, Wakfu. It gives me it gives me some vibes of that. I think the expression's my favorite part of it, 100%. That's incredible. Man, I got some talented freaking people. Anywhere you can stream it? I don't know. I don't know if it's on any sort of anime sites, because it's technically a French produced show. Seven, thank you for the follow. How you doing? People don't smile and go, Leo, go fair. How'd you find the little stream, though? I have no talent outside of cooking. Cooking is a talent. Don't sell yourself short. I mean, you can be talented at a lot of things. It doesn't have to be artistic, you know? I mean, cooking is something that you can really show off talent. As the joyous look in Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldessian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive at the doorstep of the phenomena. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Yes, ma'am. Found you on YouTube, find it to watch live? Well, welcome in! I always love when people find me on YouTube. It's so nice that y'all be like, that guy, he's cool enough for me to go watch live. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's on Netflix? Hell yeah. Back in a bit, gotta go guest on a podcast. Ooh, Brooke, send me the name of the podcast so I can hear it. Much love to you all. Much love to you too. Wholesome streamer? Yes. Yes, I am. I am a wholesome boy. It's why I'm so round and friend-shaped. It's not because I eat a lot of cookies and candy. Speaking of comfy vibes. Ooh. That's a vibe. This music, though. I'm back, and I've brought Taleo and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about this ship, then. Hello. Raha, it's nice to see you again. I don't like this voice. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Taleo. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ochka! Ochka Tsujika! It's been an age. Because you have wholesome vibes, people are drawn to it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Ari. I'm feeling all... I got fan art, people gifting subs, people coming in off YouTube. I'm feeling so wholesome right now. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administrating Officer of the Students of Baldesion. He oversees the day-to-day business in the Annex. The Champions of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kryl and Grauha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. So they do know about me. They do know. That customs bitch was just, she was big dogging. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt a little bit, like maybe she maybe not have done it. She just didn't know. They know who I am. Have I done any of Eureka? I have not, Dragon. I did get a goal met that we're going to do a day of Bozja. That was one of our sub goals. So our sub goals that we've met are doing a Jackbox night, a Drunk Extreme day, Bozja day, and doing Drunk Hildebrand. Every time I laugh, I drink. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course. We often had occasion to visit Charlian, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodging for our members while we engage in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet, it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. Ejika Sunjika, Ojika's brother, is one of the major NPCs in the Eureka questlines. There we go. Okay, thank you, Kyo. The day will come when we see the students rise again. Meanwhile, I'm back there with my kicks and shorts. But first we must ensure that Telephoroi fall. Through the door to the left, there's a main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. I'm having a really hard time not cat-jamming myself. Once everyone arrives, that is. We probably had time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I have a private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms! Perfect for an afternoon doze. Doze? Perfect for an afternoon doze! Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. Chambers are quite well appointed, far from more so than the cheap roadside inn you may be less assured. But simply that we are often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad, we would slip in the Andron to just steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if so many naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. I'm gonna tell y'all, juggling this many voices is... my brain is having a hard time. Love how the game will constantly reference your other deeds. I know, it's so cool, and the problem is I'll never get to experience it. Because, I mean, I wasn't around for that long, so I'm pretty much just going with the story as it is. I'm not spending hundreds of hours grinding other things, so... I mean, maybe for next expansion I'll get to experience it. Okay, this is intimidating. This is a boss room pose. You walk in and it's a little potato with the arms crossed. Oh, you're approaching me? I'm almost caught up? Really? I feel like I still have like a lot of time to do this, but I don't know how much content there is for Endwalker yet. Feeling refreshed and alert, our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Aggro Kryl the Annihilator. Kryl the Learned Savage.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Bet. Keeping
it's
secrets?
Fine, Moriange. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Oh, okay. Okay, Kia. I know there's like, if you've done the role quests, they are mentioned, and if you, with Boscia and Eureka, 'cause I know I've missed a bunch of stuff for if you've done the other role quests.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition.
Telophoroi.
At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it.
Yo, the bibliotheques, though? What a dorky-ass name. We are the bibliotheques. We want to write in books, not deal with modern affairs. Jesus. Your guide to pre and more content has been making sure that certain things are covered, so don't worry. You're mostly caught up? Okay. Only the Damascus stuff that's mentioned in future content. Don't... Oh my god. Roro? This is a long shot. Are you referencing the one semester of Spanish love song? Cause if you are, that's amazing. This is something that everyone is now going to experience. And you can blame Roro for this. I will take no responsibility. This is what our teachers in my Spanish class would play for us to be like, see, learning Spanish can be cool.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Mike. Me llamo Mike. ¿Dónde está el baño? Feliz cumpleaños. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? La 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 la. Me gusta la biblioteca. Vivo en la Casa Roja. Yo tengo 2 bicicletas. Muchas gracias y de nada. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Un momento, por favor. It's the one semester of Spanish love song. Mi mamá es bonita. Mi gato es muy blanco. Perdóneme, perdóneme. La 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 la. 1, 2, 3 y 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No remember how to say 11. Antonio Banderas, nachos grande y cinnamon twists. It's the one semester of Spanish love song.
I forgot he says au revoir at the end. I cannot tell you how many times my Spanish teachers played that for us. You feel insulted? You should. You should feel insulted. That's the American education system right there. Thanks, you hate it. You brought this upon yourself. You're so angry you removed this song from your memory. What have I done? I brought it back. That thing haunts my memories. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday I was thinking, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? It's usually the line, no remember how to stay 11. That gets in my brain like a worm. I take no responsibility as he pulls up the video himself and pushes play himself. Yes, of course, I take no responsibility. I am merely a conduit for content. Come on. Oh god, you feel like you lost brain cells? Hey, me too, bro. I'm a Twitch streamer. I don't got any to begin with. I'm the one who's sucking them out of you guys. Honestly, that was subtitles just to see how long it truly is. Oh, Fane, you gotta send it. Oh, that's basically like sending someone a howler in Harry Potter. It's like, hey, Spanish friend, have this. Never heard it is certainly a thing. I don't know why. I don't know why it was in the public education system of America. I never saw it on YouTube myself while browsing, but for some reason it just lived in my Spanish teacher's brains. Actually, when I was in high school, I finished my work a lot quicker than the class because I was smart. I was smart. I don't want to brag, but I'm a smart cookie. And I would always read a book afterward. And it's always fantasy books. In my Spanish class, I finished my work early, and my Spanish teacher comes up and he decides that he's now going to call me Señor Dragon because I'm constantly reading fantasy books. So he never refers to me by my real name and just constantly, Señor Dragon, come up and answer. And to the point where my younger sister, when she had him, he goes, oh, you're Señor Dragon's sister. And only referred to her by that. I loved him. He was a great teacher. Oh. Oh man, Rise, I would have loved to have actual Spanish songs to learn. If you're interested, the YouTube video is, I don't know what that is. It also reminds me of that katana skits my Japanese high school class had, where you had to perform a skit in Japanese for 1 minute. This pair not only adapted Double Rainbow, but a Tarzan skit. That's so good. Oh my god. My English teacher was a fantastic teacher. He's the supervisor of the Dungeons and Dragons Magic the Gathering club that I was the president of. And we were doing Shakespeare. We were doing Romeo and Juliet. And he brought in like foam Nerf swords and had us come to the front of the class. I was playing the part of Mercutio, and he had us reenact the sword fight. Or no, sorry, I was Benvolio. We were reenacting the sword fight where Mercutio dies. So he actually had me come up, and the other person who's reading the other part come up, and he showed us how the fight went per the stage direction. It was so cool. Oh. Your daughter made enchiladas? Oh. Spronkles, I'm jealous. You took online classes your whole life and they tried to teach us what with Google Translate? Ooh, action. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Oh, no. So yeah, back to the bibliotheques. How long was this tangent that I just went on? I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of a cutscene in Final Fantasy, and then I just went on a tirade like an old man yelling at clouds.
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Oh, you hear the reverence, Louisois.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Recalcitrance? Damn, girl, showing off.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. It was as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian.
Do I now get to
Our
become a
organization
student?
was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over.
Is that King
mysterious
Mugglemon?
relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Man,
The
I need to get like a
request in question
tapestry of this
comes
map.
from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair.
Do we get to go there? Am I being baited?
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The satrap of Radzat-Han? What? You can't just throw that at me and be like, oh yeah, the satrap of Radzat-Han. Yeah. Of course. So glad that Raha and Quile get to interact so much in this expansion. It's so good. I love both of them. The Sultans. Oh yeah. I understood what it was, like, with context clues, but just like it's like having a shotgun pointed at you, and instead of bullets, it was dumping fantasy words at you, like Tolkien.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts.
Yep, I realized that I now have a foot in my mouth. I looked over at chat, and it's apparently a Persian word. And now well, I'm just a down old dumb American. I don't know nothing about nothing that isn't burgers, apple pie, and baseball. Right? That's how Americans are?
'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
Carter, how you doing? Welcome on in. Ancient person history is interesting as it is underrepresented in media. I imagine, yeah. I mean, I feel like the only time Persian, like, history, quote unquote, has been referenced in, like, cinema has pretty much been, I don't even want to say it, in 300. I mean, obviously, their own movies, yes. I'm speaking more of, like, American cinema.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Oh, what weird. That's me.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, and having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
But I just got here.
But the investigation in Charlian is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one. Given...
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Shola.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Who would have thought? Another split storyline? Well...
You are indeed
last time I chose Alice and I saw a woman's face melt.
First, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Charlian. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
I mean, we are kind of overflowing
and
with them.
thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Ooh, a poll's a good idea, Roro.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Oh, Kitty, thank you for resubscribing. Oh my gosh, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. We actually had a lot of 2-monthers this stream, I realize. Wow, that means that y'all have put up with me for a whole month and went, you know what? I'll give that boy more money. What? I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kitty. It seems like a poll isn't really necessary because everyone else is, like, everyone in chat has said do Charlene first.
Of course. The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner.
I've already had my fill of you, Thancred. Let me hang out with other Scions, please.
Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Yes, I did say that Thancred filled me up in as many words. Sorry, I don't mean to swipe your man. And many from YouTube, so people have seen what your stream is about, want to see more. The VA is what really got me. Oh, Kitty. That's actually a huge compliment. You don't even know. Because I am working with Brooke right now. Brooke works with voice actors and in the voice acting industry, and I'm working with her to try to get like a reel built because of you guys. I was always so frightened by the prospect of getting into it, and it's because of the comments you guys have given and because of like the support you've shown for my voice acting and my ability to do these voices. It's actually got me up and started on working towards doing voice acting in an industry. So I mean, I honestly thank you guys a lot, because I wouldn't have had the confidence, or the, not even confidence, but the acknowledgement of skill. So I really appreciate it. We're all rooting for you. Thank you, Shafro, and thank you for the stretch. One of the mad folk who watched the entire playlist on YouTube. That is wild, I will say, Carter. Massively appreciated, but wild. Let us know when you learn your first gig. Oh, I will. I mean, usually they have like can't release information, but I'd be like, hey guys, I gotta roll. Hope to hear something in the future. I hope so too. About to watch the 5.4 dungeon video, but I decided to check Twitch first to see if you're alive. Hey, there's actually a really cool thing you can do. If people aren't in the Discord, every time I go live or every time I upload a video, a ping goes out. So you'll be able to see actually, you'll be able to see when I start streaming. So it'd be cool for you guys to be able to hop in early. And, you know, just hang out in the Discord, share some Final Fantasy glamours, share your pet photos. Which there's been a decidingly lacking amount of, chat. I want more pet photos in the Discord. I want to be filled with dopamine and love at the sight of cute animal pictures. Having muting all but two of them, that's fair. Will the reel be made public? Probably. Yeah, probably. Because then people can find it on YouTube and go, hey, that's a voice actor. But yeah, I would definitely put it public. I did a rough draft of one and sent it over to Brooke, and she's having her friends in the industry take a look at it. You have more pets? Well, come on. Give the goods. If I have to hit the picture taken, fair. Oh my god. Every time we go to take a picture of Belle, she knows. So she'll be like laying down, passed out, have the stupidest face on, just like that, teeth showing, tongue out, and we'll try to be taking a picture of her, and the second we do, she goes and ruins it. Every time. He'll give you pet photos of my darling, but she died this year? Oh. Well, I would still love to see, Lef. I mean, especially so we can share in the joy of of your cat, you know? If you don't feel comfortable, then 100% don't. But I would love to see. We have to honor their memories, right? Dog's been posted. Yes! Yes! I just had a horrible thought. If when you said dogs are posted, you meant like your toes, because people say like the dogs are barking, and that would have been horrible to look over and see that. Your phone is 90% pictures of... Fair, that's me too. About 90% pictures of my dog. A bunch of pictures of my face going like this. For thumbnails. Your cat did that too, just made a pose every time she saw someone pointing camera at her. It's the cutest thing, but also the most frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at some pets. We're taking a story break to look at some pets. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're big. I can't handle big dogs. I can't handle big dogs. Big dogs. Big dogs are a lot. I like Belle. She's perfect size. These are very adorable. Oh, it's a little hound boy. Oh, baby. The box has been commandeered. Oh my god. Well, I love the coloration. It's almost it almost seems like a little bit calico. Small about 60 pounds. Oh my god, my dog's 25. Nope. Nope. It looks like the cat's drunk off catnip. It's like, what do you mean I'm cut off? It was Allie saying, oh, it's adorable. That's so, give me another. No, you're cut off. Give me another. Oh, what a beautiful shepherd. My wife is going to die when she sees these pictures, by the way. She loves dog pictures. Oh, the belly. Okay, is that a belly pet or is that a belly attack? Because the desire to rub belly is great, but the fear of attack is also great. Little baby? Oh, little baby kitten? Oh, oh. Oh, look at you. Oh, stop playing video game and hang out with me. That's what that paw means. Oh. I love how awkward dogs look when they're sitting on a couch. Sometimes Belle will she'll start sitting like a person. Well, she'll just be upright like this, and we come in and she looks over at us, and it's the creepiest thing. She lets you pet the belly. Yes, Catalyst. Oh, look at you. Look how polite this is. That's adorable. That's some rascal energy. That's a real rascal right there. Oh, adorable. Ooh. Wow, the coloration is intense on this one. I can't tell if this look is love or I'm going to attack you in 2 seconds. Oh, this reminds me of my old kitty. Well, not mine specifically, my wife's. Name was Cody. He was half Maine Coon. Had the same coloration. Oh, baby. Very polite. Very polite. All right, we're going with Charlian because everyone was like, "Hey, go with Charlian." Oh no! Oh no! An unsettling change has come over Charlian, but together we'll divine the underlying cause of the form's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councillors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge. Which is why I began scouring Charlene's archival history. Rewind. Which is why I began scouring Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that I've had this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. I almost said Numenor. And one more pick? Oh, I gotta say. Yo! That's what I'm talking about. Unorthodox pets. I love it. She's fine, you promise. She's doing a hard molting, growing new feathers. My wife does want chickens one day. She wants to have like a coop where we can get like eggs. I love this glam. It's so cute. Those are chickens of 4? Oh, so you have laying chickens. They're eggers and my sweet babies. I feel like eggers might be, it almost sounds like a derogatory term that another chicken would call another chicken. Like, oh, see the eggers over there? Are y'all teleporting here ahead of me? Like, we know Taleo's coming through this Aether, right? Hey, all the Aetherites are attuned. See, chat, I almost forgot only twice. Ooh, while we're just like walking around and doing some quest dialogue, if you guys have any ideas for what the next sub goal should be, drop them in chat, because I have a lot to do. I'm probably going to set it at 300 for the next goal, but I would love to see if you guys have any ideas. My directions are easy to follow, I hope. And in case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Charlene's greatest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon extended deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the great Google Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. That's badass. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Stola and Raha to investigate those. It's really... Okay, this is really cute, because not removing the Y for your Stola because she doesn't feel close enough, but removing the G for Graha because she does. I love this like little line of dialogue, because it shows so much of Kryle's character just right there. Meanwhile, Alice and Alfino will help me continue my search for the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here by the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlean history or foreign policy. If you task me to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you a working knowledge of these subjects will find it far easier to spot any sort of clues we're looking for. Let's be about it, shall we? I told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they found some promising tomes. Happy reading! Kryle and Raha spent a lot of time together. Yes, yes. Kryle was Graha's teacher and is the only person who removes this tribe's... Yeah, it is the only person. I didn't think of that, Valor. Oh, he didn't let me? Fair, Carter. I just called him Stola and Graha myself out of game, so I feel close to them. I know, they'd agree. Wait a minute, y'all. This is like a box in a box in a box situation. Like, I am a person like chat reacting to the game, and then you're me reacting to the game, because I'm feeling the parasocial relationships too with these games' characters. Victoria calls you Stola without her tribe letter. Stola, yes. Even the most familiar of people to Stola use Yish as a nickname. When Victoria uses Stola, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Isselwiss. Isselwiss. What do you guys say, Isselwiss? Oh, you are looking for a specific volume. Only Archons may check out forbidden tomes. If there's anything else you require, simply say the word. Thank you. Long, long ago, on an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a Rodigan man by the name of Njunkreft. Njunkreft was a student of astrology, and he divined the... For some reason, the One Piece rap is just coming into my head. It's just, you know, Luffy on the ship setting out. Divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. Uh-oh, gotta go. So it was with him that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for the Imperial realm. The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Njunkraft's crew hauled him aboard his ark, but the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash his vessel to pieces. With only a moment to spare, Njunkraft wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Abathia's spine. Refuge from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling food supply led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Njunkraft gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and boarded the ark to those Redden Peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed at a beach of an island, settled upon the very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Sharlayan we live in to this day. Numenon's pretty great. Hey, Taleo, have you looked down yet? No. Oh god. Is it gonna give me vertigo? Oh no. Is your favorite place in Sharlayan? I imagine, yeah. You got all 5 cats? Yo. Oh. Ooh, we got a pupper! Shafro! Oh my gosh! What a baby! This looks mischievous. This looks mischievous. That little raised paw back there. Oh, and you in the back. You almost hid for me over there. So are they all related? The black and white ones? And we got a little spot of darkness. Little chonker. Little chonky boy. The baby. As his mama? Oh, it's adorable. Oh, I love that. Those are different cats? They had different colorations. Oh, God. It's like when you open up OBS and it sees into itself onto infinity. That's terrifying. The void is comfy into men's streets. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravinian hinterlands, a Sharlayan colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the Aetherical Sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students, hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Sharlayans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what has become a flourishing town as a Sharlayan colony. The Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Sharlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Sharlayan inhabitants have pressed for a name, but simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony, giving yet another name, Idleshire. Hey, I know that place! Funny about Nooncraft, who you just read about, you can actually see the arc it talked about in the peaks of the Garibania. Really? That's really cool, Fade. Wait, the first one wasn't relevant? Hey, I like the first one. Don't say it wasn't relevant. Wait, are these little magic see-through walkways? Why? Why would you do that? During the chaos of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, Archon Nooncrep, founder of Sharlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement of an island in the northern empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war, and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Sharlayans took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading, with knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of experience could be bartered for wealth in coin, and the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so, it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war, and with knowledge deliver the world. Don't remember anyone ever mentioning how the arc ever ended there, if it carried people to Old Sharlayan. The arc was teleported, I think that book said, to the mountain, and then they left the mountain to build a new boat. The stage class comes from Sharlayan because, of course, the nerds would come up with a battle doctor who uses laser drones. Would I like to know more? I mean, if you want to, like, drop some stuff in Discord, sure. My beloved seekers of knowledge, if you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed the rest of your body as you should, I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices, but one night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. Yo, forever 20? Oh, God. Oh, some Starship Troopers? Ooh, okay. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19, or 23, or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Though mindful, healthy living, you will extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from biological, ethological, and arcane viewpoint. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Yo, Red Kai Ranger, thank you for the follow. Was it the voice? Did the voice make you follow? How you doing? Something this dome above us to be a finite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's description of boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, this heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. I saw an Ascian on the moon. Get good.
There are few indeed who can explain, in satisfactory detail, why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologists of Alag who came the closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamud and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence.
The Seawolf Rodigan are from islands up in the northern empty, so we was taking them back to... Gotcha, Carter. Thank you.
Having read of their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that the eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past? Their positions continue to shift, almost imperceptibly, but measurably as we journey into the future. Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? Take my masterclass! It only costs $50 a semester.
That's far out, man. In the years which followed the founding of Sharlayan, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. A large number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays in vital resolutions. Yo, Kev, how you doing? How goes it? It's going pretty well. We are in Endwalker. We're in Endwalker. Hello, heading to bed. I'll catch the vlog just saying hi. Hi, Zermit. Thank you for stopping by, even just to say hi. It's cute. Apparently, Nooncraft and the other Sharlayans built another boat to sell out to Garabania because they didn't get along with the Amphori. Refugees also have fled to Mount Lorne. Okay. Okay. Shine, resident historian here. Hell yeah. Kyo. I've been doing better. I've been doing better, Kyo. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the Sixth Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of nationwide vote. Thus was the Forum as we know it today conceived and created. Hope I enjoy Endwalker. I'm already doing it. If I can find something in game that says that, please point me to it. Oh, what Shine said. Okay. What do you guys find? I heard about how the stars are moving apart from each other by this really, really drugged up sounding dude. Sorry, were you waiting long? Wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alfino and Cryle should be also along shortly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mention the final day specifically, so I have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes. If they even... I've been talking too much to y'all, apparently. Close to the ground. Sorry, close to the number, ground. How you doing? Thank you for following. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them. Would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate, plenty of comfortable places to read, and ready supplies of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside, but it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been... difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants about how things were. Seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alfino and I were to return to Sharlayan, we would not be allowed to cross the threshold. Hiya. Well, hiya to you too. How'd you find this little chat room? Raw, it's snowing. I didn't even, for some reason I was like, oh yeah, that's just like ambient, like pollen or something. I didn't even really think of it as snow. A harsh measure, indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. What of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlene, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Isilburn, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavnir. Charlene is north enough that it snows here? Okay. The Alligans founded a city in the fertile land, and by ship brought the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the sea solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. Hey Maury, how you doing? This is a blushing kitty cat. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald has renamed the region Locus Amensis. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. Hi, and have fun with Endwalker? Thank you, Red. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you're in chat. How'd you find the place? House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider their plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Sounds familiar? Van Darnus. Why can't I remember that name? It does sound familiar. Nail Van Darnus, that's why. Your sister showed the stream to you? Oh, well, that's very sweet. Welcome on in. As the last child born of the Allagan Eye, I was given over to the custody of the friends and students of Baldessian, who had me registered as a Charlean citizen. And I've even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by the Archon Louis Sois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charleans than you might think. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the title of Archon. This is exactly why we have such love for our country, why I wish it to remain a nation in which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the Foreign stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Gonna wander off and go to bed, but I'll be watching my phone. Have a good night, Fane. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been lovely. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Salale. More company should be arriving any moment now. Nest! Oh my gosh! My friend, how you doing? How's your day been, dude? You're at work? Well, I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. Hope your day at work's going well. We've returned with our selections. Though I must say, the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Kryl has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely make mention of them. As such, we'll be looking to research papers on umbral calamities, as well as articles written in prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days come from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events at Amarod firsthand. and I fear I may be overlooking critical details. Just use your friggin' Aether to read my brain. This is the first day after your promotion, also your first day of work alone? Congratulations on the promotion. Sucks about the first day of work alone, though. But freaking congrats, dude. At the movie theater still? Or did you change jobs? My thanks. Now where do we begin? First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine. Oh man, I love the dumbass response. It's so good. Movie theater? That's awesome, dude. I'm proud of you. Have you still been working on your 2D rig? Tomorrow I get to work alone with my work crush? Ooh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. A complete destabilization of creation magics is more accurate for what I believe she's asking for. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing the powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. Quasar doesn't manifest in the past versions like the Warrior Light does. Yeah, doesn't she like? Isn't she more of like a understanding of the present, like can do emotions and stuff? I've been learning to draw properly before I dive back into making your model. Can you, would you mind posting some of your sketches in the Discord? If not, DMing them to me. I'd love to see your progress. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. Gotta go work calls? Have a great night, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Alphino, you can answer this one. His say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Ah, yes. The Amaratites spoke... Amaratines? Do you want to... Is that what we're sticking with? Amaratines? Spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course. Thrust us weird into the midst of the madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was precedented by an ominous noise. Eventually, it resounded all across the star. Not even an Amaranth was spared. Erica was very specific towards being able to hear what people are trying to say to her, language stuff. Gotcha. Damn, Carter, I love having you in chat. You being able to, like, give me these answers is fantastic. So the ground was calling out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of the Numenon's mammoths, and ask after any books which might mention of such a sound. Long before being married, a girl I had a huge crush on got a job working where I did. I was a cook and she was a hostess. For some reason, I'm getting like, he was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? But I was terribly shy around her after being invited to a Christmas party and drinking way too much. Oh no. Because by night's end, I was doing body shots off of her. Oh no. I mean, congrats on the body shots, I guess, but like, not being able to remember it, that sucks. I don't know if you can believe this, but I was shy in high school in terms of like coming towards new people. Like how I act around y'all is how I act around my friends back in the day. But I used to be super shy about coming around to new people. So I understand that that fear of rejection. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiark. They knocked Dalamid from the sky. Wow, they really leaning into my Warrior Light, having some brain dabblage. They summoned Zodiark. Yes, with Olympus serving as his heart, so many give themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We don't know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, That's not Alfina's voice. Only that his godlike will with the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Life sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls that they intended to render unto Zodiac, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed in the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her fellows, not manifested the opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telepheroi really mean when they say bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with the towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by the unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction that they plan to unleash. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let's return to our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Stola. At this time, we begin studying these research papers. Strange and wonderful stories of the inebriated. I don't really have any. Really. I didn't start drinking until I was 22. I think. Either 22 or 23. And I haven't really had any drinks recreationally aside from the drunk extremes in the last couple of years. Alcohol was never my thing for that long. But yeah, I don't really have any stories of it because the only time I ever got like really drunk was at my my after party for my wedding. You have several years missing because of drinking and smoking way too much all the time. I was lucky enough that I didn't fall into that trap when I was growing up. But do y'all know what time it is? It's time to say goodbye. It's the end of stream. I know, right? Hasn't been that long. It's only been 3 hours. Taleo, can't you go more? No, I have to work in the morning. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming full time, so I can't stay up. But we'll definitely be streaming more this week. Not tomorrow, because I have to go out with my wife. But yeah, it's time for us to put ourselves to bed. I did want to do a quick shout out for my Patreon. Speaking of, would love to go streaming full time. And my YouTube's getting up there, you know. We've gotten a bunch of subs, a bunch of people watching. If people are interested in supporting the stream, would say best bet would be check the Patreon. At the $10 tier, we're doing community nights every week on Wednesdays. That can be watching anime, hanging out, watching movies. It would just be a really cool way to support the stream. If you can't, no worries though. But I'm gonna have to say goodbye. We're gonna go raid someone, share the love around. Let's see who's streaming currently. Well, let's go raid Faeruna. Okay. So for those of you who are coming with the raid, we're gonna have our raid message. Copy and paste when you get on over. And we'll start. Thank you for hanging out, y'all. It means a lot. I had a lot of fun tonight, and we're finally in Endwalker. We're finally there. So, much more to come. We'll probably be hanging out this Thursday doing some more content, and then we'll have a big day Saturday where we can do one of our things that we've got from our goals. So I'll leave that to Discord to decide what we're going to do. But I love y'all, and have a great night. Bye, everyone.